Oh my gosh, guys. My house smells so amazing right now. You don't even know. I've got some banana bread that just came out and my pregnant belly is like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Summer Meyers. I am a homeschool mom of soon to be 6 kids. And if you would like to find out what the gender of the baby is, go ahead and follow me on Instagram for future updates. And I will let you know, is it a boy or is it a girl? We don't know. We don't know. Or names either. I mean, we're gonna get to the hospital and they're gonna be like, hey, fill this out. And I'm gonna be like, well, John Doe. So if you've got favorite baby names, hit me up, man. All right, today's video, we're gonna be talking about finding patience while you are homeschooling. So let me just preface this by saying that this video came about by me being like, Summer, you got some work to do. We gotta research this out. This is me talking to myself saying you need to work on this a little bit more. So I don't want anybody out there thinking, oh my gosh, she's a super patient mother who knows how to be patient while homeschooling. Mama, I'm figuring it out. I'm figuring it out and we're work in progress and that's okay. I think the biggest thing is identifying what makes you lose your cool. Is it a messy house? Is it an upset tummy? Is it a hungry tummy? Unwashed hair? Lots of noise? What is it that makes you just snap? And we're not going to be able to control all the variables. This is not saying, okay, you know what makes you mad, take care of it. You can't, especially in a homeschool lifestyle where you have multiple children needing you, wanting you. There are going to be things that make you go crazy that that make you go crazy, and you're not gonna be able to fix them right then and there. But knowing them helps you make adult choices. A child reacts to a situation without thought. An adult recognizes when they feel angsty or nervous or upset. A patient parent zeroes in on it and hones in on it and is aware of it so that they can make good choices. Another thing to consider is, what are your thoughts when you are losing your patience? Is it an all or nothing thought?
How come they never come when I call them? Why do I always have to pick up shoes? Why am I the only one dealing with this?
This all or nothing is an exaggeration. It doesn't always happen, but it does up the ante. It does not release steam, as it were. Instead, it builds it up. So unintentional or not, if that's your line of thinking, your children, your husband, your household is not going to hear this internal monologue while you are doing the things that are driving you crazy, unless you're being verbal about it, which I am. I'm a verbal person. It doesn't release any of that pressure. It only increases your boiling point. So try to not give in to those all or nothing thoughts, because you know that they only increase that boiling point. Best advice I can give you is developing a plan. If you know you have trouble with your patience, develop a plan first thing in the morning. Look at possible triggers. What is something that potentially could set you off? Do you have a list of appointments that you have to make and you hate being late? What can you do to minimize all of those extra variables that make you go crazy? Looking for a possible blow up or something that will trigger a blow up can help prevent it from happening. Pay attention to what is happening in the moment. If you feel like you are losing your cool because of a current situation, step back. Whoops. Take a moment to step back. Do not power struggle with it. Do not try to power through it or develop a plan out of it. Instead, step back and away from it and analyze it objectively. Talk yourself down. Leave that moment. You don't have to sit there and stew in it. Set it aside. That might mean physically removing yourself from the situation, or it might be analyzing it and literally taking a step back from it and being like, this is all the factors that are happening and this is what's bringing me to this moment, and I'm going to release this power struggle that I'm having within myself about it. You might need to physically remove yourself from that moment situation, and modeling that for your children is excellent. It is excellent for children to visually see adults who are struggling with their patience and saying, I'm going to take a moment to calm myself down. And when I come back, we'll try again to model that for them, because then they mimic that when they feel stressed or uptight. Assess again, what brought you to that boiling point? Is it what you expected, or is it something different? Once it's happened, it's not going to never ever happen again. It's going to repeat itself unintentionally or not. So make a game plan. How can you address it better? But don't just be down on yourself and be like, well, or even blaming others and saying if they only. Even just recognizing it is a win. And you should be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you. We're all, this is fabulous. We're all doing great here. Say, you know what? I may have lost my cool for a second, but I was able to pull myself out of it, and now I'm here, and now I'm going to rethink, and then when this happens again, I'll be able to do this instead. And being able to work out in your mind what you would have done differently gives your body a chance and your brain a chance to do that again when it happens again. All right, I want to end it on this final note. Apologizing. Apologizing is not giving up your parental authority. Saying sorry for a parent can sometimes be difficult because it is admitting to our children that we did something wrong. And as an adult and as the parent, we never do anything wrong, ever. We're always in the right. But even if your children did something that was wrong, so did you. You lost your cool. It's okay. It's okay to apologize, and that opens up good communication between the two of you, and it also mends relationships. How often have we been hurt by a friend, a coworker, anybody, and they did not apologize? And maybe they should have, maybe they shouldn't have, and it's damaged your relationship with them. Because you're always wondering, why didn't they just say sorry? And on the flip side of that, think back on times where another adult has apologized to you and how that made you feel and how it totally turned negative feelings. Give your children that. Give your children that chance to rebuild a relationship that might have been strained for the moment because you lost your cool. This is also a great chance of opening up dialogue on how we can prevent future blowups. This is not an opportunity to blame them and be like, if you just picked up your shoes. Instead, we should say, let's come up with a game plan. I lost my cool today because of X, Y, and Z, and that was wrong. So this is what I'm doing to help. Is there something you can help me with so we don't have this again? And it's opening them up to a vulnerability of you, but it's also helping prevent future blowups. Win! Yes, that's what you want. Keeping your cool while homeschooling can seem like a daunting task when you have so many things that are going on. I know it, Mama. You've got things you're juggling, and you've got schoolwork, and you've got doctor appointments, and you've got dinner to make, and there's just so much stuff that it is inevitable that we will lose our cool. But there are things we can do to help us. And it is okay, Mama. It is okay. We all do it. And this is a work in progress. If you have any other tips about patience, I would love to hear them. Leave a comment down below and like and subscribe. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic week, and then you never lose your patience ever again because you watched my video. I mean, that's what it happens. Boink, I got it for you.